Sollen wir Pipi machen gehen? Sollen wir los? Da lang? Okay. My dog, Smudo, and I are going on an epic road trip today. We will be traveling from Cologne to Los Angeles, and this is the last time we're walking our regular walk together. Oh, it's hard. I rescued Smudo from a killing station in Spain, and when I first took him to the vet said that his feet are so soft that he thought that he probably was kept in a tiny box or somewhere he just couldn't walk around really. So the first walks I could take Smudo on could never be longer than 10 minutes because his feet were so delicate. And back then I made the promise to him and to myself that I would try anything to give him the best life possible, and I would never, ever, ever put him in a tiny box or restrict him. Our first step is to get from Cologne to London, and from London we're going to take a very special flight to New Jersey, but we have to get to London first. And my awesome friends decided to pick me up or to pick us up and to drive us there. So the first part is a road trip with my best friends. Oh God. Ready to go. Ja, so. Abfahrt. Abfahrt. Geil. Ja, ich glaube links. Du fährst links. Hi. Hi. Genau hier bei dem 30er-Schild hinter dem. We literally made it 200 meters before we decided we need a coffee break. We drove all the way from Cologne to Brighton, and in 4 hours alone we drove through Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, and then we would take the train to England. And here's the first roundabout in left-hand traffic. So, jetzt kommt der Kreisverkehr. Du fährst links und guckst nach rechts. Du guckst aber nach rechts. Und vielleicht wird langsamer. Genau. So, jetzt halten wir. Hier ist... Okay, da kommt keiner. Okay, du kannst. Ich jetzt hier raus. Du fährst jetzt links. Jetzt fahren wir und hier zurück. Direkt raus. Ja. Wir lösen das. a really fun time in Brighton one day to hang out and say goodbye. And now we're heading to the airport. Oh. Of course, we were all very, very emotional that day. See, I've been friends with Janine for 20 years and Julia and Eva probably 15. And they all have been friends with Smudo for 9 years too. There are friends in life who pick you up at the airport when you come home. But those three are the kinds of friends who also drive you to the airport, even though you're leaving. And then it was time to get on board. My wife Corinne got me a ticket for this dog-friendly airline for my 40th birthday. You know, so I could keep my promise to Smudo to never put him in a tiny box. It was great. Smudo made fast friends and slept to pretty much all of it. And after about 7 hours in a private jet with 8 people and 8 dogs, we landed in New York City. I'm not sure how much Smudo really liked New York. The new smells must have been pretty overwhelming. We made a quick stop at Tom Sachs's studio to get Smudo a Swiss passport. And then my friend Marielle gave me a ride to Columbus, Ohio. It's now the first time in, I think, 5 days that Smudo and I are by ourselves. And now a different part of the road trip starts. I feel like the first part of this trip was all about friends, community, traveling together, meeting new people. And now the second part is Smudo and me driving cross country all by ourselves. And I'm looking forward to that. I missed him so much in the last more than a year where I had to spend lots of time without him, and I feel like this part of the trip is where Smudo and I get to reconnect and just be together. We've been on the road for quite a while now, and I think what bothers me the most is the bad highway food, and I don't want to take the time and find nicer places to eat. And I also, because of course, camping cooker, all that stuff, no, too time intense, too time consuming. I want to find a way to cook as fast as possible, but still food that doesn't make me feel sick. So now I'm gonna try to make a couple recipes for water kettle cooking and maybe some other like gas station cooking, on the road engine block cooking, so I can effectively cook some stuff that doesn't make me sick. Here we go. First try is the water kettle in a hotel room. right, I'm just gonna let this sit so everything can dissolve. I am also so tired. I don't even think I want to eat it now. I'll eat it for breakfast. Red onions and a boiled egg for breakfast. That sounds amazing. Smudo and I are doing a early start this morning. We are right now in I don't know how to say it, in Indiana, and we want to drive to Lawrence, Kansas. So let's do it. I used the long drive to Lawrence, Kansas to further experiment with my engine block cooking, and I made some salmon with leek and lemon. And after probably 2 hours, the car smelled amazing. The salmon was absolutely perfect. I can only recommend this. And the leek is even better. The next drive to Cripple Creek was even longer, so I decided maybe it's time to do some proper barbecue and try some ribs. After 14 hours of driving, I arrived in Cripple Creek, where I met my friend Gordo. He has the most incredible converted school bus that I have ever seen. This thing is a work of beauty and magic, and it of course also includes a workshop. We spent the evening just hanging out, eating the ribs, talking, and enjoying each other's company. After a long day of driving and a super fun evening hanging out with friends, I now am at the St. Nicholas Hotel in Cripple Creek, and it's glorious. The bar, I want to live there. And also people say it's haunted, so I guess I'll find out. It's 5 in the morning. We had a very quiet night. I think everybody else is sleeping, but we want to hit the road. I don't think this place is haunted. We had a very quiet night. I didn't know it then, but this would actually be the most beautiful day and the most beautiful drive of this whole journey. Through Colorado's mountains and sleepy little towns, where Smudo and I had to stop all along the way just to enjoy the views. and then through the snowy peaks and over the Continental Divide. And just a few hours later, we drove to the breathtakingly beautiful desert in Utah. And then I finally saw a ghost town. A couple years ago, a woman bought this old ghost town and founded an art residency. But it seems like the project got abandoned a while ago. But what's left of Cisco is still very, very inspiring and absolutely worth the detour. And after a long, hot day in a car, Smudo and I were super ready for a break.
It is 4 in the morning in St. George, Utah. It's the last day of our trip. Smudo and I are doing an early start because it's going to be 105 degrees in the desert today. So we want to be done with this as soon as possible. Taking a quick pee break, and it happened. Finally, I was hoping for this for the whole drive. I wanted to see one, and now check this out. A tumbleweed! This is the second time in my life I've seen one. I saw one before, but I couldn't catch it. Now I see one. Now I can touch it. Ooh, thorny. Smudo, guck mal, hier ist so ein tumbleweed. Oh, he doesn't care at all. Should we take this with us?
So this is it. Only a couple more hours until we are home. Now it seems almost unreal that this is actually the end of this trip. 10 days on the road, 6,700 miles, and countless memories later. And now we are here. And finally, the family is complete. Well, almost complete. I will keep you guys posted.
As you know, I spent most of my time in Los Angeles now, and in America, it is very hard to watch the German TV show that I'm hosting because of geo-blocking. Thanks to NordVPN, who is also this week's sponsor, I can easily watch Sendung mit der Maus or other German shows that I couldn't watch without it. And lucky for you, they have a special offer right now. If you buy the 2-year plan, you get additional 4 months for free and also a pretty special discount on the whole package. If you're interested in checking that out and learning more about the service that NordVPN offers, go to nordvpn.com/Laura Kampf. Should be, Felix will put it somewhere here. And while geo-blocking was the initial thing that got me interested in using NordVPN, I now learned that they offer a whole lot more. It also protects you from malicious sites or weird downloads, trackers, spam and intrusive ads. Habt ihr gesehen, dass ich einmal drauf geguckt habe? I recently got a new laptop because in LA I edit my own videos and I needed a better computer. So the first thing I did to this new baby is add the NordVPN thing. So it is protected, I am protected, and I can watch my German shows. So again, if you want to check out the services and learn more about the special features and also the special discounts that they have to offer, go to nordvpn.com/Laura Kampf and get it. Thank you for watching this ad and thank you NordVPN for sponsoring my work and mostly protecting my new laptop. These things are expensive.